Hey guys, it's Ben, coach of the Baltimore Oriolus, and I'm finally back, so it's time to start recording again. Gotta catch up on some GPC games. Yay. So this week we were taking on Joqq, coach of the Dunfermlinoones, I think is how his team name is pronounced. Right now he is 5-2, in very good shape to make playoffs. We are 3-4. We gotta win out the rest of the season if we want to have a shot at playoffs. So his team consists of Zygarde 50, Infernape, Raikou, Bronzong, Starmie, Mega Aerodactyl, Miltank, Drapion, Aromatisse, Quagsire, and Scyther. So let's hop right into the team we're bringing. It is already up on screen. The first mountain we've got here is Masquerain. You'll notice I don't have Tangela on this team, even though he has a Zygarde 50. And I mean, like, the Tangela bring is so obvious, it doesn't really feel that necessary. And I feel like the other mons on my team are just more important than Tangela is. And Masquerain here can also work as a Zygarde check because, I mean, it can switch into 1,000 arrows and eat it up like a champion. I also got Figgy Berry there, so if I have to come in on rocks twice, I can get healthy again. I do have a Wish Passer and a Lomola. We'll get to that in a minute. But there's a big reason why I'm bringing Masquerain. His hazard removal includes Mega Aerodactyl and Scyther. Oh, he's got a Starmie. Oh, I forgot he had a Starmie. His hazard removal includes Scyther, Mega Aerodactyl, and Starmie. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Totally forgot he had a Starmie on his roster. But, anyway. Yeah, I wanted to bring Webs against his team, because, I mean, he's got Zygarde 50, he's got Infernape, he's got Raikou, he's got Starmie, he's got fast mons like that could really hurt me. It would be nice if I could slow them down. And as Masquerain also works as a check for stuff like Zygarde, it works out. It also works because it's a good fighting resist, so if his Infernape is choice locked, he's not going to think I was switching Masquerain, but I could if he wanted to lock himself into something like close combat on the Lomola switching. So yeah, we've got Sticky Web. You'll notice we're quiet in nature, that's because his speed tiers suck, and I don't need bold. I can run quiet and be fine. I can get that little bit of extra U-turn damage if I need to. Ice Beam there, so it's evil for the Zygarde. And also for the Mega Aerodactyl, because that's a pretty free switch into a Masquerain, and it could also, like, force me out. It could also run to Fog. Toxic for the things that I can't hit with U-turn and Ice Beam. Next up, we got Kieran Black. This thing's a powerhouse, as always. We were only running Ice Beam and Earth Power for our offensive moves, because that's all I really need. Something like Raikou could be... no, not Raikou. I'm retarded. Don't listen to me. Something like Starmie. That's what it was. It's going to be a bit of an issue, because I would only be able to Earth Power it, but, I mean, I'm not too concerned. That's what I also said about the Weavile in my game against Brandon, but I just gotta hope it actually works out this time. So... I don't remember why I have that defensive investment. I think those are just leftover EVs. Not sure why I ran 403 in the HP. And a lot of Spadef. But we have that speed to speed creep something. Like I said, the speed tiers suck. I don't remember what I'm speed creeping. Next up we got Skuntank because this is a mon that Joqq actually dropped. So we're bringing it against him, so that's fun. This set I thought about for a long time because I wanted to bring like physically offensive with a move like Sucker Punch, or not Sucker Punch, shoot, what was it? Yeah, Crunch, so I could hit Bronzong for good damage, because Foul Play wouldn't do a ton, and I'm running a max attack Adamant anyway, so it just would make sense to bring Crunch. But I gotta bring Foul Play so I'm not set up fodder for the Zygarde. Granted, again, I don't expect to bring Zygarde against a team with Tangela, and I already have a couple of things that can kind of check it, but I don't want to be Zygarde fodder. I've also got Chocoberry there so I can live 1,000 arrows in case he's banded or something. Poison Jab plus Foul Play, or Poison Jab plus the Dark move, period, to break the Aromatisse Bronzong core, because that is a stupid core that he's brought to a lot of games, and a lot of people can't break it. So I need a mon that can break that. Taunt is nice against his team of status monsters and crud. He's also got a Quagsire I can taunt, so it can't heal up on me, so that's nice. Next up, we got a Lomola. This thing is fairly physically defensive for the Infernape. Rocky Helmet to get even more damage on Ape. Wish Protect, it's, you know, the normal Lomola set. Ice Beam for the Zygarde, Liquidation for, like, everything else. Starmie isn't really a huge issue. It can Psychic me or Thunderbolt me, but I'm not really too concerned. I don't remember what the rest of the investment is, but next up we got Scarf Jirachi. This thing is trained to outspeed a max speed Zygarde, not that you would bring that. Max speed Zygarde at +1. We've got Ice Punch there, just in case Zygarde starts setting up. Iron Head and Zen Headbutt U-turn, that's normal Jirachi set. And lastly, we got Sand Slash. Very especially defensive because I want a check to the Raikou. And this thing also works as a rocker because, again, he doesn't have a lot of hazard control. and I can rapid spin away his hazards that he might want to set up, and keep my own up. So yeah, that's the team we're bringing, and I'll see you in the battle. Alright, we're back. So you'll notice that I have Masquerade at the front of my party. That's not an accident. I have it there so he'll think I lead with it. His best lead to counter the Masquerade lead would be Aerodactyl, because it can taunt me, it can scare me out with Stone Edge. It just gets the momentum. It just gets the momentum in his favor early on, and it would prevent me from setting up webs. So with that in mind, I plan on leading Jirachi here. That way I can counter the Aerodactyl lead. And U-turn is a no drawback play. If for some reason he wants to stay in, he's either clicking Earthquake or Taunt, predicting rocks. So either way, I can go into Masquerade, get his attack lowered, then I can double right back out into Jirachi on a potential Stone Edge. Either way, Jirachi's just a really easy lead, and I just U-turn turn 1. And as I predict, he does lead the Aerodactyl. So I'm going to U-turn out as he does make the safe switch into Drapion. And I'm going to take this opportunity to go into Sandslash and get up my own rocks. He's going to go into Quag, probably trying to eat up an Earthquake or something, as that's very bulky. Now I'm going to take this opportunity to go into Masquerade. So you'd think I would just want to set up my webs here, but he's got the Aerodactyl again. He can send that in right now and just get rid of the webs and scare out Masquerade at the same time. So instead, I'm going to click Ice Beam on the Aerodactyl switch in, and it pays off. I get a freeze. Like, that's not what I wanted to happen. I just wanted to be able to get off good damage on it, then go into Jirachi. Even if he defogs, I can just U-turn out and get momentum in my favor again. But it is what it is. That's just Pokemon. So we get the freeze. And just in case he dethaws, I do switch out into Jirachi here. He's going to Mega Evolve, and he's going to stay frozen. So I'm going to U-turn out, no drawback play. So his one potential hazard remover is gone. Now I'm going to go into Sandslash for reasons I don't really remember. He's going to go into Quag. Now I'm going... Right. Yeah, I went into Sandslash to bait out the Quagsire, because that just made sense. I don't know what else he would go into. That would give me a free switch into Masquerade. That would let me get my webs up. And then all the momentum would be in my favor. So he's going to chip me down a bit with Scald. And now I do get at my webs, as he has no hazard remover, and he only has one Pokemon that's not grounded, and that's a Bronzong. So I should be able to outspeed his team, barring like a Scarf and Fernape or something. So now I'm going to U-turn out with Masquerade since its job here is done, and that works because he goes into Drapion. So I get the momentum here. And I'm going to go into Kieran Black because that's a fun Pokemon. I believe, do I just Earth Power? No, I sub here. Right, okay, so he's going to knock off, and that does not break my sub. So I'm going to Earth Power here, and that is revealed to be Assault Vest Drapion, which, I mean, I guess that makes enough sense. So now here I set up another sub, but he's got the P-Jab. I kind of forgot that existed, so I am going to finish him off with the next Earth Power. And I've got a Kieran Black with webs up. All the momentum is in my favor. He goes into an Infernape. That's telling me that it's Choice Scarf, so I go into my dedicated switch in, which is a Lomomola. I eat up that close combat like it's nothing, and that is confirmed to not be like a boosting item, so that's got to be Choice Scarf. He's going to go into Raikou here, as I believe I'm going to Wish Up. Oh no, I doubled into Sandslash, right. Right, his Raikou switch just made sense there. He's going to go right back out into Quag. Do I knock here? I think I knock, yeah. No drawback play. Now, I go into Jirachi here thinking he would Toxic, but he does Scald. Fortunately, there's no burn. That's something I was risking. Now I'm going to U-turn out, try to get some more momentum, as I'm going to go into Kyurem, risking another burn. Not that it really matters, except he does recover up this time. So now I'm going to sub up in front of the Quag, hoping... Oh, I didn't sub, I just roosted. Okay. Yeah, so Earthquake is a roll to break the sub. That's a roll I'm going to take, and it does not break my sub this time. So with that in mind, I think... Oh yeah, okay, just Ice Beam. I didn't roost. Alright. And now I've got a Kyurem B behind a sub. He's going to send in the Bronzong. I essentially have Mold Breaker here. Earth Power isn't quite going to 2-hit KO from this range, so to preserve my monster in Kyurem B, I am going to switch out into Skuntank. And I'm going to go for the Foul Play here on the Bronzong, as it's going to chip him down to 2%, but he's got a Berry. And he recycles the Berry, so now I'm going to Taunt him, but he is supposed to pull the switch into Raikou. So now we can't set up a sub or Calm Mind or anything like that if it is one of those sets. So I'm going to pull the safe switch into Sandslash here, as that can take any hit. As it is going to click HP Ice, and it reveals that he has Choice Specs. So with that in mind, I'm going to go into Jirachi, since he's locked into HP Ice, and I want to keep Sandslash healthy. So now I U-turn out, because, you know, he's locked into HP Ice against a Jirachi. But he's going to stay in here, so I'm going to go into a Lomomola, as that's the only other thing on my team that can really take HP Ices. And now I'm going to try to Wish Up my Sandslash. He's going to send in the Bronzong. That won't be able to kill Sandslash from half. He's gonna go for the Zen Headbutt, and all of a sudden Sand Slash is back to full, and my Raikou check is solid again. I'm gonna knock off the Bronzong. The crit, I don't think that mattered, I'm not sure. Now he's gonna send to the Infernape. Sand Slash is pretty naturally bulky, so I am gonna eat up that Flare Blitz. And Earthquake is going to finish off the Infernape. HP Ice is a roll to kill from this range, but I'm not gonna risk like a switch into Jirachi on potential Thunderbolt, so I am gonna stay in as he does Thunderbolt, and we are able to pick up the 6-0 win. That is huge. What this means is that now we're 4-4 plus 3. Joqq was one of the tougher opponents we had to face in the later weeks. I thought that I mean, obviously, you always stand a chance, but he had just been so dominant the first part of the season that I was scared going into this match, for lack of a better phrasing. But we come up with a 6-0 win, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, I just have to beat Matt and Rufus, and then I'm in playoffs. The 2-4 start has gone up to 4-4 plus 3. Joqq has dropped from 5-2 to 5-3. And things are getting interesting in the playoff race. Josh is way ahead of the rest of the pack. And at this point in the season, I don't remember where everyone else is sitting, but basically all the rest of us have a shot for the 2 and 3 spots. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to get either the 2nd spot or the 3rd spot. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm not saying next week, because the next game is not going to go up next week, since this is a few weeks after. But yeah, see you next time when we take on Matt for Week 9.